in possessions on the block, so they can lock in on their defense.
Marina Mabry. No, Connecticut, and they force the turnover on Nine legend Tina Charles going to work
down the block.
Now the offensive rebound goes right back to where she started her team that does not return. Crossing over, Mabry gets to the rim for Stephanie White after the fever. Charles shot clock down to 2. That's a deep 2. Flashing extra pass. It's
tough shot. You'll have a chance to separate her.
NBA season as Nelsa Dota carves out a little bit from everywhere. 4 made shots.
The timing with which Indiana runs their off.
Quad injury, which will keep her out for at least 4. Boston has the size advantage, but Stephanie White lamenting their inability on Caitlin Clark. She's Indiana in the early going. Boston finds Hull. A lot of time coaching overseas in France. Boston spinning on Charles over the left shoulder and is now back for round number 2. Careers coaching and playing in the entire hit.
About their defense possessions.
The Fever have the while they don't have Caitlin Clark. That's part of their
under the rim.
Deep position. Able to shrug off Scholl and the fader.
The skill set of J.C. Sheldon.
Counts. Hull finds some. Now it's Charles into Boston. Boston backs her way inside.
Though playing off the Boston post.
Oh, and
attempt in the first half of their last game. This game she already has 2 assists, but she wants
and shifts a little bit out of that middle a game. She probably needs
here to 2025 Boston. Who's Cunningham left alone, splashes backed it away. Boston dangerous pass.
Really good defensive switch to get back on their mouths. A run out.
And it's Rivers over to
floor.
Son have weathered an early.
Going to be 100% transparent about that. And she told me before the game, including Morgan Tuck, her system helped NC State to the 20 is where it needs to be inside the 40 minutes.
Since she missed the opener, Jason is slow to get up on the other end. Here's Cunningham on the drive. Involved in 3 collisions in the 2024 draft.
Assist.
The match.
Couple free throws. Charles can't get the bounce.
We're scoring and making. And this is better for
here for the first time tonight.
A long time have success.
On Wednesday.
And both still have a loss to Dallas in the last game.
Inside Boston able to rescue and put in quarter as Charles ducks in. And Boston in trouble.
She kept telling the Fever trainer she was okay.
Kelsey, thank you.
On a pin down. This time it's meant to free up Tina Charles right now.
Rivers launches. Second here of the evening for Connecticut. Lee Peters, who's just checked in. That's a defensive rebound. Here is Mabry.
Here.
Mitchell sees space. Lost the Mitchell on the inbound. And for the first time, so takes it right back. 3-on-1. Fakes. Charles staying aggressive and draws that with 11 points. She's headed to the free throw here for an extended stretch.
And Tina Charles.
Mitchell feed inside. Dantas wrap around pass. Mabry back for Mitchell wide open.
Allowing the defense to get set.
Connecticut team. Here's Charles. Bonner had Charles stuck in the mud. Out of her early season slump. Looking Indiana Fever team.
Everything from the logo. Allow me to assist with the assist.
Rehab trying to get back as soon as possible.
We saw her Wednesday night. It's Charles.
Connecticut doing a good job stopping the ball.
Bonner way outside.
Ahead of schedule as far as I'm concerned with her.
Here's Mabry. Still no. And they didn't get it off in time.
Job early. Picked up 3 and went to the bench. Indiana now.
Mabry from way downtown. First minutes. Mitchell turns the corner.
Back with her shoulder pads.
Oh. Trying to get going here tonight. Knocked back in. A lot more weight on. And her Indiana was struggling, and Mitchell will be the first. It's game number 2 of at least 4. Will she?
Outside.
Howard just muscling Leah Boston. Nelson Ado.
That's where the foul occurred. Is on.
Coming off that game on Wednesday where she said on winning them here tonight. Mitchell away by Hull. Hull has the steal, the rescue for Connecticut. Charles off back. It's 5. Mitchell shaking Rivers. Mitchell picks it up. Tap, they had none on Wednesday. So Sophie Cunningham, unparalleled support and dedication toward up. This bench has outscored Connecticut's by 5. Feet inside to Charles. She turned. Tie the game here for the first time since early. Significant jump.
It's a big jump.
Now they are 8 of 9 here tonight.
Pace that they play with.
Mabry off back. Mitchell gets by Rivers, gets to shoot 2, where she is 2 of 2 from upper 80s, early 90s, and really turns it on.
Well, she was a big part.
Mabry off the screen, curls inside. Cut off there on the baseline. A double team kick out. Here's a Peter. Howard has to hoist. The floor play. So valuable here.
done her role very well for Connecticut.
With those 3 fouls, backdoor pass.
6'5", looking like a guard.
Up with the steal, kick out Mitchell. Isn't totally abnormal. Mitchell tears in June, July. Comes into tonight 4th in the league. Charles, extra pass, Rivers.
She's been working on it. She's getting her shots.
Cunningham catches him.
I think when you have some perimeter size, and that's what we call him the point guard. You can call him the lead in ways early. We're in May.
Good in May, so that way she's good. Shot clock down to 5 from way, and that just not in an opposing uniform. Free and traveled.
Fly.
None of that distance. Boston gets 49 points. And Howard fades. Payoff here this year. Rivers, cross-court pass here is same number. As Boston deep position over a double floor. And Connecticut is up out of it. Finds Cunningham. Mitchell drives on Rivers, gets in. Everything different.
And about 20 points a game is an issue.
She leads the league in that category on the drive. Cut off by Howard. Shot clock.
The rhythm of the game with their defense.
Dantas pulls up. Oh, by the way, has played 20.
If she has to be on the floor. Sheldon gets off because she's knocked down a couple of deep threes.
Mabry over Hall.
She told me I was going to say it.
Here's Dantas, shot clock down to.
Plus their brother Roy. I want to wear the stripes with a whistle out there.
9 from the three-point line. They are 7. Mabry, another deep sector, and here's Mabry on the other end.
Hurry.
Here in the second half, Bonner leans in and a beautiful. Mabry shugs off. Dantas. Here's Nelson Adoda. Aggressive. Oh, you don't see Mitchell turn that shot. Byer, the left hand, stays.
Middle of the floor, Pat. It's confusing for the defense.
The drive, leans in. Banks.
Look for that ball screen or that good.
For the last shot, Mabry won't take it. 15 seconds. Boston going right. Gotten away with a walk. Beaver bench.
Oh, since one adjustment, Stephanie White's
Going behind the back, stepping back, looking like Marina Mabry with the shot. Inside 22. She actually had a couple of
stories for Connecticut.
Said all of a sudden, who couldn't handle it. Indiana.
Looks like they put on.
Kick out. Cunningham. Charles has done most of her damage in the first. Somehow got it to Mabry, who doesn't see the shot.
Not easy to guard.
Here on Indiana. Here's Howard, aggressive take. Had it knocked away. Boston with a good hand. Beaver just forfeit. Charles backs down, fades. Hall, corner 3.
Up, so Indiana can get more.
Here's Mabry.
Looks like her ankle.
Boston back for Howard. Howard on the drive. Howard's a 15-point lead has been Wilson. Mitchell just wrenched. Hand off Mitchell.
Mitchell had a great look.
The offense. Bonner launches. Oh, I'm in those viewers. Threatening to steal one here. Howard. 4 minutes and 30. Puts on the brakes. Pulls up. It's a 4. Charles.
She traveled. Sticks it.
Fever can probably take the lead here. She'll use it to attack. She'll spin. Rivers had this as well. And Connecticut fire away. Oh, Hartley finds some space. And a big defensive play. Charles. Rivers launches and in a 4-point hole and lights.
That's what I mean.
Deficit. They took a lead here is Maybridge Fieldhouse with Indiana down by 3.
There were 5 for their.
Out to Rivers. Running a lot of clock. Hartley on the drive. Hartley holes hit 2 from out there.
I look
driving on Charles. Gets around her.
A feeling that she had done her role very well for Connecticut.
I believe Boston with those 3 fouls. Backdoor pass.
Bounce pass on a backdoor cut. 6'5", looking like a guard.
Here's Howard coming up with the steal. Kick out Mitchell. 20-25. Again, this isn't totally abnormal. Mitchell almost assuredly go on one of those tears in June, July. who comes into tonight 4th in the league all time in Fever history. Charles, extra pass, Rivers.
About her three-point shooting is she's been working on it. She's getting her.
And has hit 2 here tonight. Cunningham catching, handling the ball. Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham.
I think when you in offense and defense, but it's also to have some perimeter size. And that's rotating the offense. You don't have to call him the point guard. You can call him the lead. And you just continue to find ways early. We're in May.
Injury. They need to make sure she is good in May, so that way she's good. Mabry, shot clock down to 5 from way.
Hurry.
Fever fans have been used to seeing that, just not in an opposing uniform. Sees 2, Charles shot fakes the 3 and traveled.
Edge right there, and Mabry lets it fly.
Gonna have a 3 in front of that distance. Boston. (27 of Connecticut's 49 points. Nelson Adota into Howard, fades, more playing time and making it pay off here this year.
Action.
Rivers, cross-court pass here is 8-point deficit, gone up by the same number. 13 turnovers as Boston deep position over a Doubleton is now 7 of 7 from the floor. Mabry catch and shoot, hits a 3, and Connecticut is up and double teamed in the post, works her way out of it, finds Cunningham. Cunningham, here is Mitchell. Mitchell drives on Rivers, gets in.
And she's a really good driver going left.
Everything different.
The pace is an issue, and about 20 points a game is an issue.
In her first 4 games before the injury, she leads the league in that category. Just 11 as a team here tonight. Rivers on the drive, cut off by Howard. Shot clock.
White's team is really good about changing the rhythm of the game with their defense.
Side. Shot clock down to 3. Dantas pulls up. Oh, by the way, has played 20.
The most important player, I think, for Connecticut. She has to be on the floor. Sheldon gets all. It allows the lane to open up because she's knocked down a couple of deep threes.
In double digits. Mabry over Hall.
She baited me into that pregame. She knew I was going to. She told me I was going to say it.
Here's Dantas. Shot clock down to
Dara Mabry, plus their brother Roy.
talk.
I think Mom Patty did not want to wear the stripes with a whistle out there.
You know, offensively, just 1 of 9 from the 3-point line. They are 7.
Pitch.
On the bench. Mabry, another deep. Nelson Adota, a rim protector, and here's Mabry on the other end.
I told you could get hot in a hurry.
Played in 3 games this year, getting a little run here in the second half. Bonner leads in, and a beautiful here for Connecticut. Still 2 minutes left in it. And down to 8 here. Mabry being hounded there at center courts. Mabry shugs off. Dantas, 13 in the quarter. Here's Nelson Adota. Aggressive up, hands off Dantas. Oh, you don't see Mitchell turn that shot. Into the red-hot Mabry, who just blows by her. The left hand stays.
That's why you run that ghost action in the middle of the floor, Pat. It's confusing for the defense.
Here's Dantas on the drive, leads in.
She's going to hang on to the ball right here. Look for that ball screen or that.
Shot clock should be off. Connecticut can play for the last shot. Mabry won't take it. He's picked up a couple in 15 seconds. Boston going right. Peters might have gotten away with a walk. Fever bench.
Boston onto Peters instead of guarding Charles. It's one adjustment. Stephanie White's.
Shot clock down to 3. Hartley going behind the back, stepping back. Hardly looking like Marina Mabry with the shot from out there.
And drop it in the post.
Inside. Last played in the WNBA in 2022. She actually had a cup of
2019. 2 really good stories for Connecticut.
Indiana looking at a 15-point deficit all of a sudden. Mabry into the air. That pass behind Dantes, who couldn't handle it. Indiana.
Looks like they put on
Inbound Hull. Kick out. Cunningham. Tina Charles has done most of her damage in the first to the corner. Shot clock down to 2. Somehow got it to Mabry, who doesn't see the shot.
Hall's done a nice job tonight. It is not easy to guard.
Shot clock winding down again here on Indiana. Here's Howard, aggressive take.
There.
And Charles had it knocked away. Boston with a good hand. Job of getting back defensively. Fever just 4 fat. 72% free throw shooter. Efficient, effective, strong on the defensive end. Charles backs down, fades, can her way in, back out to Boston. Hall, corner 3.
And right now, the rhythm has to be sped up so Indiana can get more.
Oh. Here's Mabry.
And Sophie Cunningham is down, holding her, it looks like her ankle.
Indiana trying to find a spark here. Boston. Mitchell, back for Howard. Howard on the drive. Howard.
A score.
So it was a 15-point lead has been Clark. No Sophie Cunningham, no Sydney Colson. Mitchell just wrenched. Boston, handoff Mitchell.
And Kelsey Mitchell had a great look.
Boston's been the center point of the offense. Bonner launches. Oh, and it's a 4-point game. We want to welcome in those viewers. Indiana threatening to steal one here. Howard.
Mabry's due.
4 minutes and 30 points here in the 4th quarter. Bonner puts on the brakes. Bullseye.
You make Pattis when you make them.
It's a crowd to its feet. Charles.
She traveled. She drives back the defense and sticks it.
It's down a pair. She's got 10, and the Fever can probably take the lead here. Boston with all sorts of space. She'll use it to attack. She'll spin. Go. The Fever look lifeless. Rivers had. For the rookie Rivers, she's got 6 assists as well. And Connecticut. Bonner, fire away. Oh! Hartley finds some space. Up with a steal. A big defensive play. Charles. Rivers launches. Rivers is 3 for 4. Indiana in a 4-point hole. And we got shots flying in left and right.
That's what I mean.
Indiana's overcome a 15-point deficit. They took a lead here as Mabry. Final 110 here from Gainbridge Fieldhouse with Indiana down by 3.
It was 2 for 11 from the 3. There were 5 for their.
Mabry out to Rivers. Connecticut content with running a lot of clock. The switch to Bonner. Hartley on the drive. Hartley got hot. Bonner's hit 3, Holes hit 2 from out there. Handoff Mitchell. Mitchell driving on Charles, gets around her.
Indiana with a foul to give.